chapter is the love of Muawiyah with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In history, the famous riwayah is that he accepted Islam at the time of the conquest of Mecca with his father Abu Sufyan radiyallahu ta'ala an. But other riwayat say that he accepted Islam before that, but he never disclosed it. He disclosed it at the time of the conquest of Mecca. That he accepted Islam at the time of Hudaybiyah in 7th Hijri. And not only that, but he was the one who shaved the head of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Hudaybiyah. This is known that he fought so many battles with Sayyidina Ali, but personally he never became in front of him. That he is the first cousin of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his son-in-law. I don't want to confront him. As a respect, I don't want to confront him. After the death of Ali, when a close associate of Sayyidina Ali, his name is Zarar ibn Zamura al-Asadi, he was sitting with Muawiyah radiyallahu ta'ala an. So he asked him, Zarar, you were too close to Ali radiyallahu ta'ala an. If you will tell me some virtues of Ali radiyallahu an. So he said that Amir al-Mu'mineen, Ali was a very high-sighted and far-sighted man. He was having a very high courage. He was a powerful guy. In talk, stick to the point. Judging properly. When he was speaking, like a fountain of wisdom is flowing. His every action was indicating towards the wisdom. From world and worldly attachment, he was feeling fear. It was causing me a contraction. He was happy at night, in the darkness of night when he was alone. Looking at his eyes, we were finding out that he is thinking. As the time was going on, so on its passage, he was feeling ta'ajjub, that what a strange thing this time is. His very much like dress to him was a rough type of fabric and very simple. His very much like food was the food of poor people. He was not liking to have a distinct form and distinct condition. Sitting with general public, he was one of them. We used to ask, he was answering. We came to him, he was the one saying salam to us and asking us, how is everything, how is your family, how is the life going on? You are inviting him. He was accepting, never showing pride. But with all this simplicity and down to earth, he had that much haybat and ro'b that sometime we were feeling fear to talk to him. And to start where from, that was very difficult for us. When he was smiling, his teeth were looking like pearls. He was giving a lot of respect to a pious man. Giving love to the destitute. But with all this humbleness, no any powerful or rich guy was able to avert him from justice. The weak people, they had a full trust in his justice. And Zarar said that, Amirul Mu'minin, I swear to Allah, I saw him all alone, standing in the mihrab of masjid at night, holding his beard and pulling it. And he was crying that much, like as a snake has bitten him, or somebody has hit him or in his heart. He was crying that much to Allah. And I heard him what he was saying, that, oh the world, you are testing me and you are deceiving me. Give up your hope. Giant deceive somebody else. I have already divorced you with 3. And there is no room for a return to you. Your life is very small, very little. Your life is artificial. Your danger is very big. But, I don't have sufficient to travel towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because the distance is too far and the path is very dangerous. When Dharar radiyallahu anhu, he revealed this taqreer, so Sayyidina Muawiyah, he broke in tear and he said, Rahimallahu Abul Hasan. May Allah have mercy on Abul Hasan Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Muawiyah was in that much love with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The Qazi Ayaz, he has written in his book Ash-Shifa, that Abis ibn Rabi'ah, he had little bit resemblance with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. When Muawiyah radiyallahu ta'ala, whenever he was seeing him, he used to jump from his place and he was hugging him and kissing his forehead and was saying, what is resemblance with our beloved Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He had made a will that once Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam has given me his shirt, I have preserved it. So use that shirt of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam for my shrouding and my kafan. Once I cutted the nails of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and I have preserved those nails also. So after giving me ghusl, just put it in my kafan, in my mouth and in my eyes, and then hand me over to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam Tirmizi narrated from Abdul Rahman ibn Abi Umairah that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam made a dua for Muawiyah, Allah majalu hadiyan mahdiya. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make Muawiyah a guided one and a guide one. Mujahid used to say that when we were seeing Muawiyah, so we were saying he is Mahdi. Mahdi means the guided person. And in Kanzul Ummal, there is one hadith. Rasulullah sallallahu said, "Allahumma allimhul kitab," that, "Oh Allah, teach him the writing, wal hisab, the accounting, wa makkin lahu fil bilad, give him power in all big cities, wa qihi su al azab, and protect him from severe punishment." Ibn Abbas says, radiyallahu ta'ala an, that Jibreel came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he said, "Take some work from Muawiyah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. He is the trustee of the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." That's why he was one of the 62 inscribers of the book of Allah, appointed by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Whenever wahi was coming, so whoever of these 62 were present there, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to dictate that part of the book to that guy. So one of them was Muawiyah. After the battle of Tabuk, when so many tribes they were coming submissive to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even from certain areas, the Isai and the Christian tribe were coming and surrendering to the Islamic State. So there is a well-known area known by the name of Taima. So their chief, he came riding a horse. When he entered the masjid, so he said to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that, "We are from such and such tribe. I am the chief. We are submitting to the Islamic State. And I have brought is a zimma." Zimma is a tax which is paid by the non-Muslims. "I have brought some wealth with me, but I have put it because that is stuff, not cash. So I have put it outside Medina. So if you will send with me someone to bring it here." So Sayyidina Muawiyah was standing there. So Rasulullah said, "Muawiyah?" He said, "Yes, Ya Rasulullah." He said, "Go with this guy." So Muawiyah went out. Now Muawiyah radiyallahu ta'ala, he was standing in masjid on that side. His shoes were on this side. He didn't try to come here and to put on his shoes, because Rasulullah said, "Go with this man." So barefooted, he started going with him. That guy never told him that, "Mount on the horse behind me." And Muawiyah, he didn't ask him to make him behind him. So on hard pebbles and stones, he was walking barefooted. So he went there and he put a big bunch of that stuff on his head and brought it to Medina. So he was sweating that much, he was dehydrated. And even his skin went out of his soles because of those hard pebbles and stones. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked him, "What happened?" He said, "Rasulullah, actually I walked there barefooted and came back." So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Oh, where are your shoes?" He said, "When you ordered me go with this guy, so my shoes were on the other side of masjid. So I was thinking this is against the obedience of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to delay, go there and to put on my shoes and then to go with. You ordered, just go with this guy." So just I started going with this guy. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told him, "Yes, obedience is good, but this was not against obedience. If you would have put on your shoes, next time don't do that." And at that time Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he gave him a title that Muawiyah ahlamu ummati. Muawiyah is the far bearing personality of my ummah. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمة الله. Muawiyah أحلم أمتي, far bearing personality.